Okay, as you see, we're getting everything painted. All the suspension components behind me are got at least 2 coats on them. We'll probably do a couple more. Give them a lot of time to cure, and it's not really taking that much time because we're in the middle of this heat wave, which I'll discuss a little bit further. But we wanted to start with the suspension components before we hit the chassis, just to see how those temperatures were going to affect us. So everything's going along really good. You saw us have to clean them. We wiped everything down with acetone, so it was a little bit of a time-consuming process because we had to get that protective coating off. And then we were worried that it was leaving a citrusy film behind. So we wiped everything with acetone. And really simple, just kind of tedious and time consuming. But so far the coats look really good. Now you heard me mention before that we're using a 2-part process basically to help us identify cracks, right? We're trying to make this super cost effective and simple stuff that you can just go down to the hardware store and do. And we're utilizing kind of an old school method of crack identification, and it's just basically using a primer and paint that's 2 contrasting colors. By doing that, we're just using an industrial strength Rust-Oleum paint. We're using rattle can for the suspension components. And basically for the chassis, we have a white primer, Rust-Oleum primer. And then it's an etching primer, and then we're going to put a matte black top coating over it, and we're going to add a little bit of hardener to that just to make it a little more brittle, so it cracks quicker than the primer say would, and it'll give us a contrast so we can identify cracks that way. And again, it's just Rust-Oleum paint, so you can get it at Home Depot. That's where I got it and ordered it from Amazon. So we're using rattle cans for the suspension components. For the chassis, I've got 2 quarts. I think they were $50 total. And then we're going to thin it down a little bit with some mineral spirits and shoot it through our gun. And you're going to see us do that probably later. We're about a week behind when I wanted to get the chassis painted, but we're in the middle of a heat wave right now, and it's like 106 outside, which makes it a little over 100 degrees inside the shop. We have the big coolers going, but they're evaporative coolers, and it makes for a really humid and miserable environment in here. And it also creates havoc when we're trying to spray. The rattle cans weren't too bad just because it's like smaller, and we're not dealing with big air compressors and a huge pot full of paint that's got hardener in it. The rattle cans were a lot more forgiving, and it gave us an idea of how this temperature is going to affect the job. And so we just decided to just be really patient on it, wait for this heat wave to pass, let it cool down into the lower 80s inside the shop, and then we'll be able to open up the big doors and let some air flow, and we'll get that chassis painted. But so far everything's going along really well. With that being said, I want to touch on a couple of cool things. One is a customer build. I love it when our customers share their projects with us that we're a part of and we're providing them products for. It's super exciting. We really just want to see how we can help these guys and gals achieve their dreams and build their stuff. And our kits so far are making that happen. This customer's name is Justin. He's been buying a lot of stuff from us for the last, 6 months or so. But he's been communicating with us even beyond that because he was super interested in building, as you see here, this Ram style door slammer truck. He's got bulkheads from us and all the suspension components, and he's just now starting on the cage, as you see here. And it's really coming along great. We're excited for him, and we can't wait to see this thing out in the desert just ripping up the sand. I don't know if he has any social media. I'll find out. If there is, I'll link it down below. But we're trying to showcase his build on our YouTube channel. So whenever there's updates, whenever he throws us some pictures and a little update, I will definitely forward it on to you guys because it's pretty fun. Also, it's almost Father's Day, and I thought this holiday would be the perfect holiday to finally launch something that I've been working on for quite some time. We have a new race, how do I say it? Desert racing lifestyle apparel store, I guess you could say. I've been building it on Shopify, teamed up with Ninja Print on Demand, and it's a super cost-effective and efficient way for our little business to get our racing apparel and clothesline and stuff out there. And so far it's working really good. So I wanted to debut it kind of for Father's Day. As you see, there's a link down below to our store. Use discount code Father's Day 10 and you'll get 10% off your whole order at checkout. We've got all kinds of cool stuff and more coming. I'm working on a bunch of designs for actual team shirts for 2027 featuring the new sponsors and the new truck and everything. Those will be coming out. We've got jackets, beanies, hoodies, backpacks, gear bags, all kinds of cool stuff. And like I said, more to come. So click through, check it out. You don't have to buy anything, but just check out our store and give us input if you want to see some more product on there, because we have limitless options as far as apparel and whatnot and designs and stuff. A lot more coming, so it's really exciting. So yeah, get something cool for Dad from Parabellum Racing. I just totally screwed that up, right? I just totally screwed up my own name. Parabellum Racecraft and Torqon Industries Shopify store. It's at pbracecraft.myshopify.com. All right, check it out, 10% Father's Day. Okay, so we're just gonna keep plugging away at this. I'm gonna throw some more coats of paint on the suspension. It's still too hot to get the chassis painted, but as you see, we're ready to rock. We got everything masked off. And yeah, thanks for watching, and here we go. All right. Yeah, when I said earlier it's 106 outside, it's been fluctuating. I don't think today it's 106. We're maybe 101, 102 today, so it's a little more bearable. I think most of the heat wave is past us, but usually we're in the low 90s, upper 80s around this time. So we're a little warmer, a little sooner than usual. Wasn't really planning on that, but yeah, it is what it is, whatever. And I always say this, and everybody that visits laughs at me because it's like a cliche, but it's hot here, but it's dry. It's a dry heat. And that makes a big difference. There's just very little humidity. It makes a huge difference. It can be over 100 outside and you don't really even notice it, which you have to be careful of too, right? Because you don't realize that you're losing fluids even though you don't feel like it. So a lot of people that visit us, they realize like they get dehydrated really easy. So we consume a lot of water, but it is what it is, no big deal. So I'm just giving this another wipe down. I'm pretty sure Ricardo wiped it down. He did a good job on everything yesterday, and we made a ton of progress, so that's good. But yeah, we get this thing painted. We're gonna give it quite a while to cure up and get good and hard. And when I say quite a while, maybe 4 or 5 days. The chassis is what I mean. And then we'll start putting it all back together. The sway bar came. I actually had to reorder it. I ordered it from CarTech, and those guys are awesome. They got it to me as soon as they could, but I ordered the wrong one. Figures. It's too short. So let's see. Today is Thursday. I ordered the wrong one it finally came last Friday. And when I finally got it opened up and brought it out here, we realized it was too short, too narrow for the truck. So Monday, I called them up and asked them, if I could return it. Of course, they said no problem because they're awesome. So that was Monday. Monday afternoon, I shipped it to them. They received it Tuesday. They called to confirm of what I needed in place of that one. That was Tuesday, right? He called yesterday to say it was being shipped, UPS. And it came today. That's pretty awesome. That is pretty awesome. So the new sway bar is here, and we will get it installed
obviously, when we're getting the truck put together. And we're gonna fab our own sway bar arms for it. Be cool to have our own. So we're gonna design and fab our own. 48 spline, 1.5 and 1.25 inch size. So if you guys need sway bar links, those sizes, we will be able to supply them. Okay, how am I gonna do this? This thing's really heavy. I guess I have to do half and half, huh? I wonder if it's better if I flip it on its face and then do that upside down. Otherwise I'm gonna miss the entire bottom. Or I could put it on the, I don't want to mar up the snouts though. Should have thought of this. Ricardo masked them off, did a good job. Our paint's not, or our tape's not sticking. I don't know if it's too hot or what, but usually this tape is really good. But man, it's not sticking at all. It's kind of weird. Try some different stuff here. Yeah, when he tore these apart, we really had to inspect the O-rings really good. We had them well greased, but one thing about the desert and being that dry, like I was talking about, is anything rubber, boy, it dries out so fast and then cracks. And these Jamar hubs have giant O-rings in them. So we wanted to make sure that they weren't all cracked. Otherwise I gotta dive into our spare kits. Okay, so should I put the jack stands out on the end and then I can kind of pivot this? It's not exactly balanced and I'm worried it's just gonna go and spin off. I don't know. Let me do it this way. Let me do it like I'll put this. Oh man. I weighed this thing once. I don't remember what it came out to. Is that gonna stay like that? Probably not. Maybe. Oh, I'm gonna drop this. I know it. What do I do with my rack? Is that it? May not. I don't know. Yeah. So anyway, about our apparel store, it's really cool. We've got a couple of designs, 2 or 3 designs on there. We've got, you know, like I said, hoodies, tank tops, t-shirts, beanies, ball caps, lots of cool ball caps, good quality ones too. Got some gear bags, some backpacks, big and tall stuff. I know a lot of pit guys that are big guys, so we got big guy stuff on there. We got kids stuff, more kids stuff coming too. Seems to be pretty popular already. Oh, and another thing is we really got a lot of safety stuff on there. Safety vests and safety jackets, safety t-shirts. They all say pit crew on them. They're pretty cool. So we're gonna really come out with a lot more racing safety stuff. It's kind of our jam. Okay, should I try this? I don't know. Let's see. Where's my primer? Oh, I've only got a little bit left. shit, we may not get very far. Oh man, didn't realize I only had 1 can of primer left. Might have to take a pause and go get another can of primer. So, some of you are probably wondering, why not you using Steel It? There's nothing wrong with Steel It. Steel It's good stuff. It's a good product. It goes on real thick. They claim it's weldable. Personally, and I'm not bad mouthing it at all, but personally I don't like how it welds. But regardless, it's very popular and a lot of guys use it. So, you know, it's a good, credible product. But the problem is, and it's not really a problem, but when you're trying to do things on an economical platform, $30+ for a spray can doesn't really fit your business model, you know. And there was a lot of paint products out there, Rust-Oleum being one of them, many others, that racers used before products like Steel It came out on the market, right? And they worked just fine for a long time. So that's kind of just what we're, oh, darn it, that's it, we're out. I'm gonna have to go get a can. That's kind of what we're pushing. So there's nothing wrong with Steel It. You want to use Steel It, you can. You can do the same process with Steel It. You can use one of their lighter gray colors underneath the black if you want, or vice versa, as long as they're contrasting. But what we're doing here today, we're not really cared about weldability. You know, if we're in the field and we break something to where we're going to weld it, we're just going to grind it clean anyway. You know, we're going to do those processes and steps anyway. So the weldability of the paint wasn't really a factor for us in this project. So yeah, don't give me a ton of comments saying that I'm a Steel It hater. I'm not. I've used it. It's good stuff. Works good. I got a can right there. But just for what we're trying to show here, it doesn't really factor into the affordability of our project. So, all right. Well, shoot. That was my last kind of primer. I bought a case of it, and I guess we're out already. So, I'll go grab another couple of cans because we're going to need them, and I'll get right back, and you'll see me finish that at least, I hope. By the time I get back, it'll probably be good and dry, and then we can throw some black on it. But if not, thanks for watching, and you'll see the next video. We will be painting that big dog over there, and that's going to be interesting. Let me show you. I got paper down. I got some plastic covering the race car. I'm going to put some plastic over here. I don't want much on the floor, so we'll do a little bit more coverage on the floor, and then we'll start shooting that bad boy. So, all right, here we go.
Okay, well, I apologize. I'm back. I got a can of primer. My microphone didn't connect, I guess, so I didn't get any audio, which kind of sucks. But anyway, got a new can, bought a couple because I know I'm going to need them. Throwing on some last bit of primer here. When I got back, I noticed that the primer we put on before I left was still kind of tacky. I did put it on rather thick, and I'm going to put this coat on here real thick as well. So probably not going to get any black paint on it today. Let it cure up real good. I'll probably come back out tomorrow and throw another couple coats on it. Let it cure. So no color on the rear end today, but that's okay. We'll let it cure up real good. And then the next video, you will see us get color on this and primer and paint on the chassis. So that's going to be it. You can finish out watching this, and then that'll be it. I'll see you on the next video. And thanks for watching. Happy Father's Day to all the dads. And yeah, keep plugging away at it. See you later.
check it.